everyone, it's me again, Miss Shawn from Gwinnett County Public Schools, Early Learning and School Readiness, and of course, Play to Learn. And I have another nonfiction book today. Look at this. This one is called Who Helps? Who helps us get around? And remember, nonfiction books are books that are real. So they have real pictures, and they show different things, and they teach us something about our world. And this one is about who helps us, helpers around the world, right? So let's check it out. Now, some of these might be a little different, look a little different than some of the things that you might have in your neighborhood, but it's always cool to learn about other people's neighborhoods. And remember, at the front of this book, we also have a table of contents. So it tells us where the story or the book begins. And also, we can go here for the words to know and also the index. So I thought with this book, we might skip to the very end and go to the words to know so we can learn about the words before we get there. What do you think? Let's see. So here are the words to know. We have an airplane, a city bus, a ferry, look at this, a school bus, a streetcar, and a train. This book is going to be about these things, I guess. Airplanes and city buses and ferries and school buses. These are all things that help us get around, right? Which is the title of our book. Who helps us get around? Let's see. I am going to the store. Who takes me there? A city bus driver. Look, there she is. That is the city bus driver. Do our city buses look exactly like this? Not exactly, but similar. I'm going to go to school. Who takes me there? A school bus driver. This does look like our school buses, doesn't it? And look, there's a bus driver. One day when you get to go to school, maybe you'll get to ride a school bus. I am going to the park. Who takes me there? Where these people live, it could be a streetcar driver. Some cities and towns have a streetcar that helps them get around. It's kind of like a bus, but instead of on wheels, it's on a track like a train. Pretty cool, huh? Has anybody ever been on a streetcar? I did one time, and it was fun. I am going to Grandma's house. Who takes me there? It's an airplane pilot. Look at what do you see there? An airplane. So this little girl lives far enough away from her grandma that when she goes to visit, she has to go on a plane. Do any of you have grandmas that live far away? I have a grandma that lives far away. Sometimes we take a plane, sometimes we drive, but it takes a really long time to drive, so flying is much shorter and much more fun. I am going to the coast. The coast is where the ocean and the land meet. Who takes me there? A train engineer. Look, this is a train that takes you to the coast. Have you ever gotten to ride on a train? I've ridden on the city train before. Doesn't take me to the coast, though. These people that live here get to take a train to go to the coast or the beach. I'm going to the island. Who takes me there? A ferry captain. Look at this. This is a ferry boat. And I don't know if you can see, but on that ferry boat, they actually take people and their cars. Isn't that exciting? That's a big boat. There are a bunch of cars on that boat. Or the ferry, they call it. And so that means that they ferry people across the water to the island. Pretty cool. I was on a ferry once in a car. It was very cool. Who helps us get around? Lots of people. Pretty cool, huh? So there are lots of helpers in the world that help us. We have school bus drivers, airplane pilots, city bus drivers, ferry boat riders, train engineers. Very cool people who have really neat jobs who help us by getting around. They help us get around. Pretty cool, huh? So I love this book. My boys love this book because they love anything to do with transportation, anything with wheels or tracks or engines. So this is a fun book to learn about how some people who live in other places get around. I think around here, mostly it's just cars and buses. But sometimes we get lucky. We get to get on a plane and go somewhere and have a new adventure or ride on a ferry boat. Lots of fun things to do and lots of fun ways to get around. All right, everybody. So make sure that you're sitting down every day and reading a book, learning something new, experiencing something different, and just spending time together. Make sure to get everybody together. Get them on your lap because lap reading is so very important. There's lots of things to talk about in here, from colors and shapes to people and jobs and where people live. All right, have a great week, and I will see you again soon. Bye.